Good morning, everybody. We are live here in Pennsville, New Jersey at the Lit Cave. Sunday, April 19th, 2026. We're back at it, folks. A little bit of things to talk about. Enough Wayne, what he's got. I'll let him do the shout outs right now if you want.
Shout out to all day DJs. DJ Juicy doing karaoke over at Scooter's Bar and Grill in Pennsville on Thursday nights. Bless Kitchen Bakery.
Kitchen Bakery, yes.
Gotta make sure I pronounce it right so she don't yell at me again.
Yeah.
Hurt my feelings.
Oh, blessed.
By Annette McGraw.
Yes.
Didn't get no good. I'll reach out to her next, during the week and see.
Right. Yeah. That's fine. We don't.
I'll try. She says she don't care. But I don't like bothering her every week.
No, and I agree with that. I don't need it right now. I need to cut back anyway, so I wouldn't be eating anymore.
Well, I'm definitely gonna get it now
because you're not supposed to either, but you don't do what you're supposed to very much at all. So
what are you talking about, Willis?
You hear me? Yeah, you know, Willis. I got your Willie. Right
here. I got
anyway. Sports wise, where do we begin?
Before local stuff,
local.
In-house, lit pool league for scooters.
Okay.
Jonathan's team won the championship, so he'll be getting his championship ship. Yeah, my God, championship. Jonathan. What did I say, Thomas?
No, you said Jonathan. But I thought it was Thomas.
No, Thomas. Thomas is in the APA league.
Oh, I didn't know Jonathan shot pool though.
Yeah. He
pretty good, huh?
Yeah,
good.
He's good.
I'd see him once in a while, crack a few of them maybe sometime.
Yeah, he
It
came down to the sixth game he was actually playing, and they had to win 6 more games.
Right.
And it was the 6th game that they had to win. If they win this game, it's it's over, or they have to go to another game. So he's sitting there, he's doing good because music's playing and everything. And all of a sudden, he got down to the last 3 balls, and it got quiet. You could hear a pin drop in there, and he got nervous because it was
that
too
happens.
quiet.
That happens. Yeah,
and that's the first time he's ever been in anything like that. So I was pretty exciting to see that.
Ralphie's saying trying out a church this morning, Bubs in Swedesboro. Oh, okay.
All right, well put it on your phone and mute it.
Oh, okay. Get to the parking lot.
Go to the bathroom.
Look, go to the bathroom and say.
Did you tell him that?
No, I'm saying get to the parking lot then.
But yeah, that's all I got on the local stuff.
Anyway, yeah, very good then. Good to hear the local different things going on, especially with Poole and Jonathan. What was I talking? I was talking to Helen. Helen didn't get down to shore this weekend. She stayed home.
Yeah,
and Al went down and took the golf cart down. She told me he was all trailered up and headed down on Friday. So he's down there getting things open, I guess, a little bit and ready and enjoying the week. I said, "Oh boy, he's got a man's weekend without you." The first one, she goes, "I know, right? This is not right." I'm like, I bet you're just dying. So we always have a good laugh at her. She's always fun.
Yeah. I'll tell you after the
show. Yeah. But yeah, she had to take care of mom this weekend, so that's what she said. She had some other things to get done too while she could, so it's kind of nice. I guess it all worked out for whatever reasons. What else is going on? I know. Shipyard's open full tilt. They were Friday night. They said it was, and last night. They said it was.
Yeah, it was. I drove by there about 11 o'clock, and they closed at 12. But I drove by at 11, and it was.
Well, Ryan and Melissa and Kylie and Adam were there Friday night, and they said it was. You couldn't find a seat. In fact, people are now bringing their camping chairs to sit out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Have their own chair.
Yeah.
There's a lot of seats. Don't get it wrong. There's plenty. There's not plenty, but there's a lot of seats there. But they could always use more seating. But I don't know how you would put it. Right. I don't know where you would put more because inside was packed, outside was packed, around the fire pits, the high tops. Ryan said there was no to be found, but so he said we literally saw people coming up and then bringing they knew that and they brought their camping chair, just sat it out in the grass. At least you had a place to sit.
Yeah, right.
And you leave your chairs in your car or your truck. It's not going to hurt anything. They're already there, right? It's not like you got an inconvenience. That's what Terry said. She said we keep ours in the back of our car, so We ever go there, there's no seats. She goes, knows we'll be all right. So good. Hats off to Shipyard. They're off to a booming start.
Yeah.
Connie did say it was a little more of the, I think Adam even said it too, a little more of the youngsters there on Friday night, like the 21, 22, 23-year-olds, that age group, the kids. But not said
Look,
bad. She
look,
just
21, 22-year-olds.
said it's a lot.
You got AJs and scooters, okay? Go there.
Teeth.
Huh?
I got to get some teeth. I'm tired of smiling.
So do I, man.
I know, but I'm working
That's why
on it.
I don't
I have.
smile.
So I call tomorrow. I'm going to call, make an appointment to get my partial started. Start working on this puppy.
I'm not trying to be mean, but can we get this crap off here?
WWE
WWE should not
busted
be
him
on
wide
ESPN.
open. I know. I don't get over it. It'll be on for 2 seconds, then it's back to sports. Sixers versus the Celtics today at 1. No, is that today? Well, I don't know. It says it up there at 1. But. So, yeah, we got 2 teams in the playoffs. The Sixers for basketball. I think they start their playoffs today. Pretty sure I saw it at 1 o'clock against the Celtics. And the Flyers.
Yeah, I think it is.
The Flyers won their first playoff game in, I think it's been 6 years now.
Yeah, because last time it was 2020, right?
Yeah, right. So hats off to the Flyers. I watched the game. Hence the Flyers jersey. Some of us support. The other ones support a team we really don't want to talk about right now, but that's his business, and that's all he has to wear. So it's not, we understand all that.
What's that?
Let's have a little reaction. What's that? We don't want to talk about what's that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't stutter. So shout out to them. They won. Let me get the score right here. 3-2, was it? I think it was 3-2. Yes. Well played game between both. This was going to be a tough series. I look for this to be a knockdown drag. It was last night. And we were hanging and banging and came out with the win. So in Pittsburgh, too. They're out there for the first 2. So is the next one? I'm not sure. I didn't check that. Is the next one tonight or Monday? Or you didn't want this on, but you're watching it. You're not supposed to be watching.
I'm trying to see how this 90-year-old guy trying to move.
So the next one is tomorrow at Pitt, 7 o'clock start for the Flyers.
Tomorrow.
That'll be their next playoff game. Tomorrow, Monday. Anyway, doing well there. And like I say, Sixers start today, so we'll see what they get into. They got a tough match against Boston, so that will be a tough one. But not to say they can't come out winners. We'll see. See what happens. Now to move on to baseball is very depressing for us. Very depressing for me to talk about the Phillies. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know I can see what's going on. A couple things. Number one, biggest thing for offense is they're not hitting at all. They're just not hitting. What did they have yesterday? 5 hits in the entire game, I think. But they brought the new boy up. Is his name Felix Reyes from the minors? Sent Kemp down. Felix Reyes is tearing up in AAA. Plays left field. First at bat, home run.
Wow.
So this kid's, I'm sure he's pretty excited. I didn't get to see it, but I saw it. I saw the replay come up. So hats off to them. They're bringing, like I said, they're stumbling right now. Terrible. And the pitching, we all know Tajon Walker looks horrible. I really
don't know how he's still on the team.
Don't have any. Yeah, exactly. We all thought they should have got rid of him last year. They kept him. You work in the offseason. You do what is with a guy that can't get out of the first inning every single game? That can't get by the first inning, I should say, without giving up a run.
He's coming around.
Yeah, he's coming around. Oh, my God. Well, if we wait for him to come around, he'll have an ERA of over 10, which he's close because he's 9.78,
Topper knows,
I
man.
think. Yeah, there's another subject, Topper, about how about that one. Wayno brought up a point before we even got on the air. He asked me, is this true that Dylan Moore, the positional player for the Phillies that came in one night to play so that we didn't waste the bullpen on a game we were getting smoked a week or so ago, whatever it was, actually has a lower ERA than Tajon Walker. So that's just fun. That's just comedy, but I know he only pitched an inning. But I watched him pitch. It's lob ball when he came in, which is kind of how you want it. Because if you had a guy that could lob the ball across the plate most of the time, think about this. Your fastballer should come in for the first, if he's good, obviously not Walker. Mm-hmm. and 4, 5, 6 innings, and they get a bunch of lob ballers. If let them practice during the offseason, that can really get the ball across the plate. But these guys are swinging and missing at a pitch because they're used to fastball. They can't hit. It's rare. It's like being in softball. You got to wait for that ball to come down. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is a new trend we ought to think about. Letting positional players maybe close, maybe come in and do the closing. Because all the guys all game long are going to be ready for fast pitching. And you bring this 40 mile, he throws about 40. When he throws it across, it looks like it goes about 40 miles an hour or something like that. Whatever. But it's pretty slow. But anyway, Phillies lost again last night, 3-1. Reyes, like I said, the new guy from the minors was the only run was his home run. They just got to get it together. And Topper, I just don't think. I don't know. I think there's times he makes decisions. He doesn't make the right decision of pulling people. He has fallen apart for me as a manager. He just seems clueless. Every interview is the same. Yeah, we don't look good right now. And I'm sure it's bothering everybody. And we're trying. And I think at times they're over trying. And so you might say, listen to me and say, well, what do you want him to do there, Dava? I don't know. Spark the team somehow. You kick their butt. Get in there and start screaming and hollering. Take a page out of the movie Major League when he goes into the damn locker room and gets them fired up. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Basically, this team looks like the first time the Major League team went on the field. I wasn't watching it because I was watching the hockey game with the Ostraners last night. But Ryan texted me. They're horrible in the field. We're making mistakes in the field every game. You don't do that. You can't. Once in a while, you're going to make an error. I get it. But so if you watch the replays, you're going to see what they're doing. The boo-boos are doing in the field. This is costly. And you're going to play a good team like Atlanta. You're not going to win that game.
Right. And
Atlanta's they're playing really good. They are a good ball game. Ain't taking nothing away from them. I don't care who doesn't like them.
They just choking the playoffs.
So, Cheyenne, if you're listening and you're looking and you're hearing, you got a good baseball team down there right now that's rolling along.
Yes, to call in.
So give us a
shout.
shout.
Number's easy. 856-430-2483.
856-430-2483 number. Anybody else wants to call and give us a shout about opinion on anything in sports right now. We're here to listen.
The weather.
It's hard. We're just not getting out there. Our market's just not getting noticed. But anyway, Cheyenne, hats off to the Atlanta Braves. Maybe it's her.
Jersey J.
This one.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
This one. What's up, brother?
Well, if you guys, I hear you talking about your Phillies, you want to become Orioles fans, you can come on over to us because we're not doing any better.
Nah, you can keep your team too. We need to maybe merge the teams and take the best players out of each and make one team.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe we'll win a couple of that.
Yeah, maybe we'll win a couple games.
We're winning one, losing one.
And if you'd like to have a pitcher, we'll give you Tajon Walker for nothing.
We need pitchers, but I don't know if we want him or not.
Yeah, you don't want him, Jay. He is. But
we're both struggling right now. But look, every time I say this, people shake their head. But it's early. It's still early.
I'm not going to sink my head, and it is early. I'm not a person that's coming out, crying and complaining. But this is not the way they thought this team would even start the season. And what happened? Why are we not hitting? We can't hit left-handers. We can't hit right-handers. I don't know, Jay. I'm just clueless right now. What's going on with this team?
I'm with you on that. You guys, I expected you guys to have a much better record right now.
Yeah, exactly. Above 500
now,
anyway.
Our team, we made some changes. We picked up some players.
Right.
So I was excited to say, hey, you know what? We may get off to a better April than what we did last year.
Right.
And it's not turning out to be that. So
what's your record right now? What's the order?
Well, we're 10-11. We're 10-11.
Okay. So you're a little better than we are, though.
Yeah, by a couple of games.
Yeah, because I think we're 4 games under 500 right now. I think.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. So I understand your guys' perspective.
Now, last night, Jay, the Phillies brought up the minor league guy, Felix Reyes, I think, from the AAA.
Okay.
He's been tearing up AAA. They sent Otto Kemp down to the minors because he's been struggling. First at bat, Reyes gets a home run.
Okay.
That was the
Well,
only
that's-
run that he accounted for. The only run that the
Yeah, I
Phillies
saw it
got.
was 3-1.
Yep. His first at bat, he smacked one out of the park. So good. Hats
Yeah,
off
well,
to
that's
him.
encouraging. Yeah, that's encouraging for you.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's just nice to see the rookie come up from the minors and get a.
Yeah, sure. That's where
He is a
that's
good
where
player.
you
I'm not
think
gonna say that was a lucky or a fluke. The guy has been ripping up the league hitting, so he should come up and give us a spark. But that he's one man. It's just like it cracks me up. The other night when Harper was hitting, the rest of the team wasn't, and then nobody else hits now. It's like they just can't get on the same page and start getting.
Yeah, and it sounds very similar to my O's.
Right.
When the big guns start, and then they go into a slump.
Right.
And then we got to rely on the batters 7, 8, and 9.
Right. Yep.
And they're not doing it. They're not doing anything.
Right.
They're just bad.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And I don't know what is your guys' problems pitching and hitting.
It's both.
Yeah,
It's both right now. I mean, Sanchez looked a little bit okay in the beginning. There again, he only gave up a couple runs before he came. No, I think he came out. They didn't give up any runs.
Right.
And they pulled him out. And then the bullpen. Right now, the bullpen's terrible. Plus, we got Johan Duran. He's on a 15-day disabled list now with something going on with him.
Oh, really?
He's hurt.
I saw that.
He hurt
He's
something.
A great reliever.
Yeah, so he's out for a little bit. We really can't wait till. I mean, I don't want him to rush back, but I can't wait for Wheels to get back and start, pitching.
I got you.
Zach
Sure.
Wheeler.
So it sounds like both our baseball teams are
Yeah,
struggling
we're
the
both
same
in.
way.
Yeah, we're both in peril right now. I mean,
We picked up some pitchers, guys, and they haven't panned out. Bassett from Toronto, he's struggling. Our bullpen has been good. But the starters, by the time the bullpen gets in, we're down. It's crazy. It's amazing.
And we got rid of Ranger Suarez, and the other day he's up in Boston. He pitched 8 scoreless innings up there. So I mean, just making the wrong move. I don't like Dombrowski anyway.
Sports is crazy.
I told you I'm not a fan of our general manager Dombrowski. I don't think he made right.
Okay, really? Okay.
I don't care for him at all. He's not.
Well, that's the same thing with Elias, our GM. They wanted him gone. Okay, the rest of the fan base wanted him out of here.
Right.
And because he doesn't make a lot of moves during the offseason. Well, this year he makes a lot of moves, and we're still under 500.
But at least he made them. I just feel Dombrowski should have made other moves and let people go, or didn't get people that were available to sign. I don't know. I don't know what this team is. I heard it isn't a money problem. It's not like they just didn't spend the money, but I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, and again, it's 21, 22 games in. So,
right.
That's how I'm looking at it from my team's perspective. Again, I know you guys expected a much better record.
I just look at it this way too. Yes, well, sure, at least.
But you guys have a veteran team. We don't.
How far down below 500 does a team want to get before the end of April? You got to make that games up. Every game you think you get hot and winning, do you think the rest of the league is going to fold and start losing? So Atlanta's not going to fold up this year. I'm not saying they're going to win it all. I'm just saying you're going to see a solid team unless they get hurt. They built this team and they're ready to go this year. So
and they've been good for years.
They have. They've just been missing a few pieces. So they might have they might have got a few other pieces. I didn't follow along to see what they picked up or anything like that.
Yeah, I understand your perspective.
But I don't want to fall 7, 8, 9 games down at the end of April, beginning of May, or even I don't even want to.
That's a lot to ask.
Well, what happens if you get to the All-Star break and you're 6, 7 games out? Now you got to make that up after the All-Star break, and it can be done. It can be done. Don't get me wrong.
I would be shocked if we saw that. I would be shocked.
I'd be shocked too. But they've just lost my faith right now.
I got you. It is still. I know you have a veteran team who's been there time and time.
That's why I said the core's there, but if they don't start winning, even this year or whatever, they're going to break this team up. So
I got you. The window will close on you.
Well, maybe they ought to do what the Flyers did: put the youngsters on the ice and let them win.
Yeah, right. That worked pretty well.
That's what I watched last night. I didn't watch the Flyers.
Hey guys, I looked at that after the Flyers. That is after the Olympic break. They went 18-8.
Yeah. They were hot. They were one of the hottest teams. Them in Vegas, the Vegas Knights.
Yes.
Whatever is that what they're called? I think the Vegas Knights. They are, and they're hot too.
Yes, and they got the coach. They got Torts in there as the coach.
Yeah, he's good for a team like that. He wasn't good for the Flyers, but I'll tell you what, he's good for that team.
He's good with a veteran.
He's good with a veteran squad. He is, Jay. He can't take the youngsters. Where Tocchet,
we had him. He liked to kill him.
Yeah, right.
He liked to kill them.
Where Rick Tocchet.
I like the guy. I like the coach. I like that. You're right about the younger guys.
I like Tocchet. Rick Tocchet he's the guy.
He's done a good job.
Yeah, he's the guy for the youngsters. They like him and they're listening, and
they are.
And they have that other coach too.
Yeah, I'd like them to win this series. I'll tell you.
I'd love to see it. I mean, off to a good start. At least take that first. If you could take the first two away, you got a real good chance. But at least they split.
Yeah.
If they split, I'm happy.
I think that momentum, and we've seen this before with teams scratching and clawing to get in.
Sure.
I think that one year, I don't know if it was 2016. I think you guys went all the way to the finals because you had to beat the Rangers in overtime to get in.
Right.
I might be wrong on the year.
Right.
And I'll text you back on it if they
right. Yeah. Okay.
It's one of those years.
Right.
And we've seen this. It can
happen.
It
can happen. It definitely can happen. So I guess, like you said, we got the youngsters out there. They're having fun. They're playing good hockey. They didn't commit a lot of penalties last night. They did well in that area. They got under Pittsburgh's skin a little bit, made them get a couple different penalties. So and Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh's had a really good year.
Pittsburgh has, and the thing with Pittsburgh is they're one of the best power play goal teams in the league.
They are.
So, if you keep them off the power play and play 5-on-5 hockey with them, you can beat them. This is what was even said last night.
Is a win and go right up.
Yeah, so this is what was said last night by the commentators. If you play if the Flyers play 5-on-5 hockey with Pittsburgh this series more than they do in the penalty, they're going to maybe have a good chance of winning this series.
Yeah, I like them. I like them to take this. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, on the football side, we got rid of Dexter Lawrence.
Yes, I saw that. I did see that. I saw that
with the Bengals. I watched him specifically last year. He was getting blocked,
right?
And he doesn't have the same type of play as your Carter does. Of course, he's older,
right?
Than Carter and the other guy in the middle there for you guys. They make a lot of plays. His plays went down, and because he's older now.
You said you guys. What?
So he didn't want to. He didn't want to play for us. He wanted to be traded, so we got rid of him.
Where did he go?
Cincinnati, and we got a 10th pick.
We got 10th overall?
Yeah.
So the Giants had the 5th and 10th.
Oh, so you got the 5th and 10th. Wow, you're going to come out smoking, bub.
Well, we may, but again, 50% of the draft picks fail. So there you go.
Well, get another guy in there. I'm getting tired of this bitching and whining you do. I'm getting tired of hearing this. Well, you want Harry Roseman? You can't have him. Guess what? You can't have him. So
I tell you what, he's been really good for you guys. I know the Rager receiver messed you up. You could have had Jefferson. I keep hearing that.
Yeah. That's one of his boo-boos. But
overall,
I know.
You have to be pleased, right? My God.
Oh, we're very pleased. I wouldn't have said what I just did if I wasn't too pleased.
We all bitch. We all bitch. If I don't get guys, if I don't get a linebacker or safety in the draft, I'm going to be bitching.
So that's what you want. Is that what you're looking for as far as in the draft?
Well,
what do you think they'll go? Where do you think they'll go?
Well, they're looking at a receiver. They're looking at that Love running back from Notre Dame.
I did see that. I saw that right off the bat.
Obviously, I'm just a fan. They're the guys that get paid the big money. So whatever they do, you hope it, pans out.
Right. No, I'm with you on that. Hey, that Love, if you had Love and Scatterboo and maybe complement each other, oh my gosh.
Maybe. I guess. Again, we'll see what the 10th pick draws at that point.
Yes.
But we need help defensively, guys. We gave up a lot of rush yards, and we don't have a good linebacking core.
So, so you're going to probably you'll probably come out on the defensive end as far as starting.
We'll see what Harbaugh does with it. Maybe he wants Love back there. Maybe he wants a receiver to help out with neighbors. I don't know.
Right.
But I'd like to see defensive contact.
Right.
That's all.
So keep this in mind. I don't know what you're doing Thursday night, but we're going to do a live draft show on the air.
I'm going to be calling you. That's
all right, good. So we'll probably sounds good, Bub. The draft's at 8, but we'll probably go on the air. Maybe almost an hour ahead, but it depends. 7:30.
And then I'm going to be wishing you a happy birthday.
Yes, sir. It's on draft day. Woo! I go. What is today? Yours?
Yes.
Well, happy birthday! Damn it! Son of a bitch. Happy birthday, brother.
Thanks a lot.
I did forget for a minute. I forgot which one yours was.
Yeah, 4 days apart.
Yours is the 19th. Yep.
Mine was Friday.
Wayno's was Friday. Yes.
Hey, Wayne, happy belated to yours as well.
Yeah, Lord, we're all in a row here. All the old timers are getting together.
Well, guess what? We're still here and we're still talking, right? And we're still bitching. So that means something.
And this year's the favorite year for my birth, the favorite number.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I get to use it, but it's the favorite number. You know.
I hear you, my man. I hear you.
I just got to find a female on the other end. That's all.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Keith, next year's our big one, big 7-0.
Next year's the big one, brother. We need to get together and do a little something for that one.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that. We definitely got to get together for that.
We definitely got to do a 7-0 there, Bub.
You got it.
So.
All right, I'll let some other callers come in, but that's about right now.
Yeah, the call board's lit up pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? But you can talk as long as you want. We enjoy talking to you. You know.
Okay. Again, the hockey playoffs are on. That's great. I love them. You can't get enough of it. It's great drama. And of course, the draft's coming up, so we got that to look forward to.
I'm getting excited for the draft. I really am.
Yeah, and our baseball teams, well, maybe we should watch some minor leagues. I don't know.
Maybe we should watch some lacrosse or something like that. Jeez.
Pick up some blue.
I tell you guys, the O's were getting no hit on Friday night or Thursday night. They were getting no hit in the ninth inning. Oh. And they were losing 4-0. And all of a sudden, they break out with 5 straight hits, right?
Damn.
And they wind up losing 4-3.
Oh, man.
Don't you hate that, though? I mean,
yeah.
That happens. It seems like you're making the comeback, and it just stops, and it's done. One short.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there going, I was almost rooting for the kid to have a no-hitter because he had pitched so well for Cleveland. And I'm sitting there going, he didn't even get the first out in the ninth. The leadoff hitter in the ninth got a hit, so that broke it up. And they got, 3 or 4 more hits, but they fell short. So.
Not to change the subject, but what's pick is San Francisco 49ers have in the draft for the first round? Do you know?
I don't know if it's 20. I can't remember that.
Okay, yeah. That's why I was just curious to see is anybody caring looking for it?
That's my wife's team. She loves the Niners.
Right, that's why I said it. That's why I asked. I just wanted to.
Yeah, and they went out and got that receiver from Tampa.
Right.
I can't remember names anymore. It's my age, but
right.
It looks like they're going to go all in here for one last shot to try to win this thing.
Right.
And whether they can do it or not is, we'll have to wait and see. But they picked up some other players, veteran, and I don't know what their pick. I'll have to look at their pick status.
All right. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, and it looks like that's a team that's right now. I'm hearing the Rams. People are picking the Rams to win it all.
Well, the Rams have always been. They've been a solid team the last few years. It's just they fall short. You fall short. Yeah. You can't. You got to. It's not that I think they fall in the same category we are. We're there, but we fall short. We miss out because we don't have that last piece or something's not right. But
very similar.
Yeah, our quarterback can't see guys that are open. That's his problem. They're in the middle of the field behind the linebackers waving like this, and he's like, I don't see you. I don't. Where you at? I mean, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Trash and Hurtsy now. We're just hoping good things with a new coordinator and a new offensive as far as coaching goes.
Well, yeah, you got your new offensive coordinator. So
I want to see a whole different. I want to see the game plan change. I do. I know football is still football. You run it, you throw it, whatever. But change the scheme because, like Wayno used to say, and he said it last year a lot, and even before when we were. It seems like, what do you have? 5 plays, and he plays the same 5 plays over and over and over again in the playbook?
Very predictable.
When you become predictable, defenses don't have to do much but sit back and wait for that next play because they know what it is. And somebody says, how do they know? They know what's going on in 3rd and 3. Use something different. Instead of 3rd and 3 throwing the ball, quarterback sneak and run the damn thing and get 3 yards. But no, he wants to. It seems like we just sit back and let things unfold, and the defense just reads the hell out of him.
You said the word predictability.
And I think the new guy, what's his name? Monahan, the new coordinator.
I believe it is.
Something like Monahan needs to get him changing to where he's not a predictable quarterback on third down.
Right.
That's the problem.
He's working on all that.
I'm sure.
Everything.
I'm sure this is going to be a different
while we're
look.
speaking of while we have the topic of the Eagles, is Brown going to go? I kind of think he's going to go now.
What is going on with my phone here? Blowing it up.
I think
I do too, Jay. I'll be honest with you. I would love to see him stay.
I didn't think that way 6 weeks ago.
I think
he's gone.
I think after June 1st, all Howie's doing is biding the time because you don't want to take the cap hit. But I think we still get somebody decent for him. We get a decent pick for it.
He's really good, though, as you guys
down the road.
He is.
He's really. You're going to miss the guy. So
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody else has to step up.
Yeah,
he's just a little bit too much of a diva for me.
He does produce.
Yeah, he does produce. The yards after catch, the man's tough to pull down. I mean, that's
you
the
can't
thing.
get it down.
So this is what I think. When you let a player like him go, if you draft maybe a wide receiver for the future, it's fine. Not necessarily that guy's not going to play this year, but you have enough talent on that field that the scheme will have to change as far as how the ball is caught.
You should have
your wide receiver. Your wide receivers and your offensive passing game is going to look different than it did when Brown was there, but that's fine. That's fine to me. I'm okay with that.
As a Giants fan, I want him out of there because he's a pain in the ass for us.
Right.
Right. But he is productive.
Well, maybe your guys should think of drafting some defensive backs.
We'll see. Right?
These guys couldn't cover me. What the hell's the problem?
Oh my God! Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, we'll see. I'm like I said, we'll look forward to talking to you on draft night.
All right, what time will you be on? 8, 7?
What are you thinking? Should we be then? What should we agree on? Let's go on at 7:30, just a little ahead of
7:30, half hour.
Let's go on. We'll go on at 7:30. Let's do a little before the draft gets started. Then we'll talk. You can talk even during the time.
I'll probably wait. How long are you going to be on the full draft?
I don't know what time that night till. What are you thinking? Because we got to get.
Because we're going to be drafted early. We'll probably be 8:30, quarter of an hour. We're drafted in the first spot.
You want to draft up to the Eagles?
Since we've got the 10th spot,
we'll probably we'll stay on the air till after the Eagles pick, which is 23rd. And the pick time has changed this year. So it was 10 minutes for each team had. Now they only have 8 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw it on my phone. In fact, every round, every day, it goes down a minute or so. So it's 8 minutes first round. The second round is 7.
What I'll do is I'll probably wait till the 5th or 10th pick, and then I'll call you.
Okay. All right.
Unless they do something with the 10th pick and they get rid of that and try to go down, whatever they're going to do.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Bo.
Okay, guys. Hey, great talking to you.
All right.
And happy birthday, Keith. Enjoy yourself. I'll be talking to you Thursday.
Thank you, too. You too. Happy birthday. You guys going out today? Doing any celebrating or dinner?
Yeah, we're just going to do a little dinner and come back home.
Oh, sounds good. Well, there's nothing wrong with having a nice dinner.
I don't like a lot of fanfare or anything like that. So. And Wayno, belated birthday to you too, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Jay.
The 49ers have the 27th pick.
Oh, 49ers have
27th. Yeah, that's down there.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, like I said, too, we're 23rd, but he does find ways to move up sometimes if he's interested.
He's thinking about this right now.
I know, he is.
Yeah.
So we might move up, but we'll see. That's what's exciting about the first night. I love the first night. It's really
okay. It's good. It's really good.
It is.
The NFL keeps going 12 months. That's what's good about it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Take care. Stay healthy.
All right, you too, Jay. We'll talk to you.
Then talk to you Thursday.
Yep, sounds good.
Take care.
That was our affiliate from Jersey Jay from Delaware, giving us a little insight on some of the things from his Orioles team that he is a fan of, and the Rangers obviously didn't make the playoffs, did they? They didn't.
Who's that?
The Rangers, New York Rangers. They didn't make the hockey playoffs. I don't think. Yeah. So that's his too, but he's rooting for his Orioles and struggling just like the Phillies are right now. Let's go in real quick here to my phone and see. Phillies play today at 7:20. Sunday night game, huh? Oh, because it's where's it at? It's in Atlanta, right? Andrew Painter goes today against Grant Holmes. So should be another good pitching battle, but you ain't hitting the ball. What's the difference?
Right.
Our team batting average as of yesterday, 224. We're 25th in the league. Atlanta's second with 278 batting average for a team. So we are down. Every category we're bad in offensively. Home run's not too bad, but we're down. We're not as much where we should be.
I think ESPN's covering the WWE because they show the matches on the ESPN sometimes.
Okay. I got you.
So that would make sense.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. There again today. You got at 1:00. You can look forward to maybe watching the Sixers if you like basketball. They're coming on at 1. Boston Celtics and the Phillies tonight at 7:20 against the Braves for the final game of the. Be nice to salvage one. Jeez,
Yeah.
we didn't win. Ain't gonna win the series, but Andrew Painter goes. So hopefully he gives them a chance in the beginning, because he's a decent pitcher.
He pitched good last time they pitched, right?
Well, his first outing was his best.
Right.
He got a little. Then I think he got in trouble. I thought the other, but he didn't pitch bad, but he got a little bit in trouble.
Got a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, but he's going to learn.
Then he rebounded.
And he rebounded. Yeah, so he's it's going to take a while.
Oh, I know.
And he knows. But
to see him be able to bounce back like that.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just I just want Wheeler to get healthy and not to come back too soon. But when he's ready, when he says he's ready, when he feels he's ready, gosh, get him in the lineup, because then you can have Wheeler, Painter, Suarez. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Numbnuts is not going to pitch one. They're thinking about him going to the bullpen, which makes sense to me. And I would, really, that's what.
I never see him again.
And well, I wouldn't even want to use him in there, but it's true. Just put him there to say yes, he's still on the team. But who's Luzardo? He's another one struggling big time, and it's a shame because he's a good pitcher, but I don't know what he's doing. I haven't paid much attention to his games because I haven't watched him much, but he's struggling big time right now with some things. So, got to get pitching to come around, dude. We were supposed to have one of the best pitching staffs in the league this year. Where is that at? It's early. Don't everybody, hold your horses. It's 22 games in. Sorry, Jay. It's I know I shouldn't be saying that, but we know it's early, people.
These other teams ain't having no problem.
How come? Yeah, well, so it's early for Atlanta, and they're 14-7. It's early. They might not be there at the end of the year, but I guess I don't have a lot of patience anymore. I don't think I ever did, but as the older you get, you're worse with patience. Topper better do something. You better watch his P's and Q's, or he'll be walking out the door saying, "Bye, guys. I'll hand the reins over to Mattingly."
That's what you want. That's what you'd like to see, right?
Woo, woo. Well, unless Topper can change his ways and do a little something as a man. I'm so tired of hearing the interview.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either. I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did, that's who I would want. I'm not pushing for that to happen. No, by all means not. But not change subject, but McElroy. How you say his name? Rory McIlroy.
McIlroy won his second.
I watched
Masters.
I watched the whole tournament.
That was awesome.
I mean, the whole Sunday was the last night. I didn't watch the tournament all the way through. I did watch Sunday.
My cousin called me. He's like,
he was awesome.
Like, yeah, he's up 6-2. That's what this is Friday.
Yeah, you don't.
I said, don't worry about it.
It's nice. He makes the cut, though.
Yeah,
so you look at it that way, right?
That's cool. I said, he's up 6. I said, don't count on it.
That's right.
From Saturday, man, it was tight. He had a couple hiccups. Yeah,
and that happened.
He came back.
That's the Masters. That's a tough one to win, dude.
And I like
come back.
I like Scheffler too.
I'm not a fan of Scheffler. He's a great golfer. I'm just not a fan of his whole game. But he's very good at what he does. Yeah, well, he's number one in the world.
Right,
number one. But that's not why I don't like him. I'm just saying it's not my guy to follow. Just Rory is little things that he does when he makes a mistake though. It doesn't rattle him. I've seen guys be rattled on the course and big pros. And sometimes it affects them. Sometimes they get their composure and they come back the next couple holes and they get it together. Rory always seems to see that stay the same even keel all the time. He doesn't lose that like, oh my gosh, why did I do that or something? And just, hey, you miss it, you get a bogey, next hole, that one's done. Yep. Why worry about that one? You're gonna affect this one if you keep worrying about what you didn't do here. So he's really good at doing it.
I was like, he didn't sink that. I forget what the hole was. But anyway, he was putting and he
Yeah.
missed it. I'm like, don't freak out, dude. Just chill.
Yeah, because the couple that he missed were like,
Yeah.
like the holes here and the ball's just going by the hole.
Because I know he's
I'm
just
like,
but I was just like, calm down, man.
well, he kind of stops and pauses and just
Yeah.
goes, like, really? What did I do? But you can't, frustration, just what happened last night on the ice. Got to Sidney Crosby, got frustrated because they were behind, got pushed and shoved,
That was
slashed
awesome,
the guy,
man.
and he goes to the penalty box, and then he's calling the guy over there a puss. Oh, we're whispering some text. Anywho, peeps. I get some teeth. I need to get a Flyers going.
They're saying the door's not unlocked.
You unlocked it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tell them to push harder. What do they mean? Keyed down?
Yeah. I can't remember if I did that or not. Been so damn long. Ain't that something?
You got an end? Yeah.
Son of a biscuit. Yeah, I probably should.
Let's do it that way. I don't want you getting
Yeah.
Dutch for anything like that you should have been, had. But no. All right, we're gonna a little bit end a little early here. We got something. Wayno's got to take care of something. That's all.
Yeah.
That came up. Just something, no biggie. But we will say goodbye here in a few seconds.
You know what? We'll make it up to him.
Yeah.
That would do a show Thursday night.
So we're going to make it up to you for this early dismissal. I like where this is going, even though we already said this. But he knows.
Nobody knows yet.
Thursday night, folks. I would like to let you know that we were going to do a special NFL draft, a show from Ralph Parks's basement. We're going down to the bar area of Ralph Parks's man cave, and we're going to set up. We're going to do a show. Now the draft starts at 8:00 at night, but we were going to go live at 7:30. We're going to go on the air a little earlier. Eagles draft number 23, unless Howie moves up or back in the draft. And the draft times have limited down to 8 minutes. So I'm guessing the Eagles will draft somewhere around 8:45 to 9, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking 9.
Just let's say 9. Anyway, but it doesn't matter. I'm just saying we're going to be on the air still anyway. So around 9:00, you'll get to see the Eagles pick. We're thinking, we're guessing, we're just putting it out there. So we'll see you then, folks. Try it if you can join us. Who's that with us? Go Birds! Here we are trying to look at stuff because I can't see what the hoot.
I know.
Birds back, yes. We love to see the Go Birds. Can't wait for the draft to see what the Birds pick up, first pick, and then of course a few others. So we'll talk a lot about Eagles and some other football teams, obviously, that we battle. Jay Jones's team, our buddy from Delaware, is a Giants fan, and Ralph Parks is a Giants fan, so we're interested to see what they get. Anybody wants to call in that night, that's a good night to call in anytime you want, but that'll be a great time to chat with us during the draft to talk about who you want, who you'd like to see, what you'd like to pick, where you'd like to move to as far as in the draft. Would you like to move up, back, looking for defense, looking for offense? Anything you want to chat about, I'm here to talk. Wayno's here to chat too a little bit about some stuff. So
yes, sir.
Anyway, we'll let you go, and whatever that is come up. But what's that mean? Oh, that's just junk. And we'll see you Thursday night, 7:30 live on the air, folks.
Yes.
All right. Have a great Sunday. Go Flyers. Go Sixers. 1:00.
Peace.
And Phillies, get it together, please.
Till Thursday.